Hi and welcome to the Cult TV Sofa. This is a reaction video for the 4th episode of the only season of My So-Called Life. You can check out the full reaction for this video on my Patreon channel. Check out the link in the description below. Last time we saw Brian go on a bathroom break and see Ricky struggling with someone in the hallway. A minute later a gun went off and Brian saw Ricky and the man running away. Rumours were going around about Angela and Jordan having sex in his car from the previous episode. Brian was being pressured by the school principal to say exactly what happened when the gun went off. Brian told him everything except for the fact that he saw Ricky. There was a parents' meeting about the gun, and we and Angela's mother met Rayanne's mother for the first time. Unfortunately, she told Angela's mother about Jordan, which upset her. It was finally revealed that it was Brian that started the rumours about Angela and Jordan because he was upset and jealous that Angela invited Jordan to his house. Jordan declared that he had no feelings for Angela whatsoever. Angela then spoke to Ricky, who explained that it was his cousin who brought the gun into the school to sell, but Ricky tried to stop him, which is when the gun accidentally went off when it was dropped in the struggle. Brian stuck to his guns and did not say anything about Ricky, much to the principal's annoyance. This led to Brian being accepted more by Angela and her friends. And the episode ended with us seeing security guards and a metal detector being used to check the students when they enter the school. So let's see what happens in this episode. I'm going to put any relevant trivia that I find over here, and at the end of the reaction I'll be discussing what happened and my thoughts about it. And I'm going to start it in 3, 2, 1. Sister's room? Yes. Ah, her when she was younger, and this is her sister coming home.
Daddy!
Hello? Anybody here?
I'm confused. Why was there baby stuff out? There isn't a baby.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, look! Ricky and her dad are bonding.
Hardly.
Well, bye.
Bye.
Oh, so sweet.
I gotta call my brother.
I can't believe I am cooking something, like, not in a pouch. I'll still eat it.
Oh, I feel very proud that some friends of mine had a pancake tossing competition where we on Shrove Tuesday, Pancake Day is in the UK, so we all have pancakes, and it was the best person who threw the pancakes won. And I had 2 frying pans, and I threw the pancakes into the air, and they flipped over, and I caught them in the other frying pan, and I won. So I was the champion tosser. Yes, very proud.
To the Dead concert Thursday night.
You see, my mom's going to the Dead show Thursday night.
When you're not sure you trust a person anymore, you start wishing they'd do something like really wrong just so you could be right about them.
Right. So she's talking about she thinks he's having an affair, although it looks like he's put an end to it before it became physical. But she heard lots of stuff, enough to know that, well, enough to think that, by what she just said then, that he's having an affair.
Listen, we got a really upsetting letter today.
What way upset him?
The IRS. It's not the A word.
We're being audited.
Your federal income tax return has been selected for examination. Man, this is really scary. They must get Stephen King to write these.
So basically, the IRS, American Tax Service, they've been selected to be audited, so an inspector will come round, check their books for any irregularities to make sure that they're doing all their taxes above board. So yeah, if they find any problems, little problems can just be solved easily, but any major problems, they get fined or like even jail time, I think.
Told your dad about this before you told me?
Honey, look at the date, 92. That's the year he got sick, the year I took over.
Oh.
He was flat on his back in a hospital the spring of 92. If anyone is to blame, it's me.
So she's kind of running the business. I can't remember what it is. It was a family business. I can't remember. He's in it as well. He works for her basically. So from the sounds of it, they're being audited for a few years ago. They'll be looking at the books back then, and it's kind of when there was an interim problem. So her father was ill, she took over. So it is possible there could be some issues with the books because there was so much going on. Oh dear, that's a bit stressful.
I'm the one who prepared the return.
Because he was too cheap to hire an accountant.
Ooh.
So can Rayanne still stay for dinner?
Yes, yes.
Just checking.
Do you notice that tone that she takes with me now? Something's not right between her and me.
That'll be the affair.
Gran, she adores you.
And that's the conflict. Yeah, but he turned round when he was on the phone and saw her there, so he's got to have his suspicions that she overheard something.
Got a rain gutter out there about to fall off.
Her father.
Hi, Grandpa.
Hello, Cookie. Oh, okay, that's enough. I send the girl to do a
What's that, Chuck?
What did you say, Dad?
Never mind, it's not worth repeating.
So he's obviously not happy his daughter's doing it.
The car. So you took off 87%.
It was a business car. You don't jump on me like your sister, do you? You got big?
Why are they looking like that? I mean, he only hugged the younger daughter for a second and then told her to get off, but he's hugging her for longer. But why are they staring like that? Is it because she's a favourite? She's his favourite, or I don't know.
He's nice. You just have a really nice dad.
So she's obviously hasn't told them what she thinks about her dad at the moment, but what her suspicions are. She's keeping that to herself.
I talked to Neil. He said, we're crazy to do this without an accountant.
It is one thing to do the books by yourself normally, but if you're getting audited and you think there could be a problem, which they do seem to think, it would make sense to get an accountant in just for this specific purpose. Plus, it might, doing it once might help them then do it themselves in the future. So it's probably a worthwhile investment for this one occasion.
Where's Angela?
Locked in her room with that Rayanne person. Why?
Rayanne Person.
To meet with the IRS lady this Thursday, 4 o'clock.
Oh, well, that'll be easy to remember. It's the same day as the concert. Oh, I never mentioned that.
Uh-huh.
We're not going to top
It's
off
an
our
audit.
with a rock
Yeah.
concert.
So you don't want me to go? So, which day is your mom going to see the dead?
Thursday.
So, would
Just
you two
spot
like to go with him?
tickets.
To see the dead?
Always giving them
Oh,
away.
God, Angela. But wait, you really want to go?
No, I got work to do, and
No, he does want to go, but he can't. So basically, he's trying to get on Angela's good side again by giving her the tickets through Rayanne, perhaps.
Thank you. I mean it, thank you.
So where are the tickets?
Hang on, was he going to go with his brother? So basically, he can't go. So he's basically saying his brother can't go either. That's a bit off. And he's giving the tickets away now. What if his brother wanted to go and take someone with him?
What book?
I want that back.
Oh, the way he picked that book up and then opened it and folded it. Oh, that really hurt me. Oh, why would you do that to a book? You open it, read it carefully. Don't. Oh.
Oh, yeah, it'll be fine. It turns out that Rayanne's mother's going.
But that doesn't mean that Angela should go.
Why not?
To top it all off, it's a school night.
There is that.
Completely terrible idea.
Not completely terrible.
I'll get the tickets back.
Oh. Well, not now. You promised Rayanne will be gutted.
Turn that off. I can't watch that guy. I miss Johnny. I felt for Johnny, married to all those Joannes.
I don't know who she's talking about. Obviously, it's a late night talk show.
My driving log.
You kept a driving log?
Well, you see it there, don't you?
It's going to help. Well, hopefully going to help. Possible it might not.
They can tell if...
Perfectly legal. Reconstruction of what happened.
Ah, he's faked it.
Whose classroom is this? Whose classroom is this? Mayhew's. Who has been teaching this class?
Mr. Rinaldi.
Mr. Rinaldi is a Spanish teacher. This is English. Well, what did Mr. Rinaldi do the last time he was here? He showed a movie. What movie?
A lie.
Not really appropriate.
You are going to write 3 sentences on the movie Alive, and you are going to trade papers and diagram those sentences.
I couldn't believe that Jordan Catalano was actually trying to diagram my sentences. His sentences were really short.
Is that on purpose or ability? Oh, is she going to use them?
Tickets.
She going to try and go with Jordan, which is so seriously going to upset Rayanne. She's so looking forward to it.
I owe you $30.
What, for the ID?
For the ID?
Scalp your dead tickets.
Really?
You scalped our dead tickets?
Yeah.
People don't sell Grateful Dead tickets. People give people Grateful Dead tickets. Your dad gave those tickets to both of us.
Yeah. Oh, she's really upset about it.
Why'd you do it?
Jordan.
I mean, to have a reason to talk to Jordan?
I don't know.
That kind of makes it a bit worse, to be honest. The fact that she doesn't even know why she did it, it was so unimportant to her to give them away. But it was important to Rayanne. We could see that when she was given the tickets. I have a feeling it's not just because she really wants to see them. Maybe it's just... Maybe she doesn't get to do much stuff like that. So she's excited to be able to go somewhere and do something and see a band like that.
I'm so scared.
It's okay. Prison's not that bad.
We're seeing all this stress and the build-up, and I suspect it's probably going to be a case of she'll come in, the auditor, and just say, look at the books, say, yeah, it's fine, I'll keep an eye on this in the future, and then that'll be it. To be like half an hour, it'll be over, and everything's fine, and all the stress they're going through is for nothing, I suspect.
I'll wait for you.
Did you talk to Angela about the concert?
I will.
The concert that she no longer has tickets for.
I didn't know what I was looking for. Some kind of proof.
Oh, she's going through her dad's briefcase. How are you going to explain this? Oh, and his wallet.
I lost part of my homework.
In his briefcase? I wouldn't have left it like that. I would have sat down with her and talked to her about what she was thinking, what she was doing. She might not have answered, but I'd have tried.
I was the one who actually prepared the return.
I don't know if your records indicate this, but I am a veteran.
Oh.
I just didn't want to conceal anything.
He's trying to sway her.
But you told me yourself that you do take a lot of time off.
We have to. We have to get away.
Choose your words carefully.
Sounds fun. What car do you
The wagon.
Which is for business use.
We are going to pay all the taxes that we owe.
Pay what? Just sit here and let you sell me down the river?
Daddy, I'm trying to help you here.
You just dug your own hole.
Do what you want. I don't give a damn.
Basically, the vehicle he was... he put on the vehicle it's on like 87% business use, so that he could write off a lot of the journeys against the tax. And just with the simple questions, he was basically saying, yeah, we drive all around the country in the car and stuff. So obviously he'd lied on his taxes, so he owes tax on those journeys. Not owes tax on those journeys. He owes tax on the journeys he said he did, which shouldn't have been offset against his business. He's the one who dug the hole, and she's basically, look, stop digging, we'll pay the taxes on it. The auditor was happy with that, and yeah, he's not.
I'm just sorry you had to witness that business between me and my father.
Small potatoes compared to what I've seen.
I bet she's seen a lot.
The thing is, I can't allow you to go to that concert tonight.
What?
You better give the tickets back.
Why do you need the tickets?
Well, why do you need them if you're not going?
Why do you need them if you're not going?
Rayanne has them.
Good answer. Well, but if Angela's not allowed to go, doesn't mean that Rayanne's not allowed to go. Why doesn't he say, okay, well, it's not like he could use the tickets now. They're useless tickets unless someone goes. So why doesn't he just say, yeah, Rayanne, go? All right, there's a spare ticket. Better that someone enjoys it than nobody.
Just admit it. You want her to go to this stupid concert.
All right. I saw the Grateful Dead when I was 15 years old. It was one of the 8 best nights of my life. It's something I wanted to give her.
First concert I ever went to was Meatloaf. I wasn't really a fan, but a friend of mine was, so went with a few other friends, and it was good. I enjoyed it. I like some of his music. I'm not a heavy metal person. Not that he's particularly heavy metal really anymore. But yeah, I can understand concert at that age. I probably was about that age as well. I say I still remember it now. So big concert like that at that age is a big thing. She's in the car. She's hiding. So Rayanne wasn't there. She literally just ran out the door and got into an unlocked car. Not good to have an unlocked car. And she's hiding.
My dad thinks I'm at a Grateful Dead concert, and he'd be really upset if he knew I wasn't.
Usually the reverse.
Your dad is so different from me.
That's the gutter in his father-in-law spotted the problem with. Should plenty of time to sort of hide though.
I'll take some.
You left your Scotty sweater in my car, honey bunch.
Now it's reversed. Now he's ignoring her and she's trying to make conversation with him.
Dad not even wanting to look at me is like the worst feeling.
That's how you've been to him. Not that it's wrong though, the way he's been acting.
It was so beyond.
Oh, so she did go.
Were you mad at your dad?
What? Who said that?
With my dad? Who's technically my uncle, but he raised me. I'm somewhat afraid of my dad. I mean, in the past, my dad has broken down my door.
My dad always knocks.
I had a feeling.
Amber and Rusty took me. Rusty ran into this guy he knew from Vietnam. Your dad probably gives you stuff all the time, so it's no big deal to you.
Yeah, that's why.
The fact that he did that.
That's what meant so much to her.
You don't know everything about my dad.
Is she gonna tell her?
I saw him around the corner from our house, and he was talking to this girl.
That was in the pilot episode.
And you don't even know if he is. He's still the type of dad that would lay 2 dead tickets on you.
It's a little thing sometimes. Okay, so this is their business. We haven't seen that before. It's a decent sized business. I'm surprised they haven't got an accountant. A company that size, you'd think they would need an accountant to be keeping track of stuff properly. It's obviously they don't have to, but it's probably not a good idea to do stuff yourself that when you're that big. I know the size of the room doesn't necessarily show the amount of business coming through the company, but it's a decent size.
That's my master plan, Dad.
Well, it's an awful lot of money to spend in one fell
You know,
swoop.
that's exactly what I thought, Dad, and then it came to me. Lease it.
Leasing.
People won't have to go to an off-cent printer. They can come to us.
I see you got it all figured out.
That's not a bad thing. He says it like it is.
I'm still waiting for an apology.
Well, you'll be waiting a while.
So I think she's running the company basically. I don't think he's involved in the day-to-day business anymore. It's still his company, but I get the feeling he's kind of at home where she runs it all. He still obviously has big decision making because she did the plan, but would want to run it by him first for the copiers. But yeah, she seems to be doing all the work, and he doesn't seem to. Well, he's not showing his appreciation anyway. He might appreciate it, but does not show it.
Why does there have to be this distance between us?
Well, it's not my doing.
I think it is. It's obviously not going to be completely, but I think a lot of it is. From the attitude we've seen of him.
Come on, I'll buy you a piece of pie.
That doesn't seem to have solved any of the problems, that conversation.
I've worked so hard. He doesn't realize what this all costs me.
I mean, yeah, she's spent all that time working there. She seems to be working late. That's less time to spend with her daughters, and her husband as a family. So she seems to be putting a lot into it, a lot of herself into it. To be fair, what does he doing? Well, maybe put the radio there is not a good idea. Put a lot of weight on it. It doesn't seem to be holding up too well. I'm rubbish at DIY. I've always rented, so I've never had to do my own work on a property.
Hey, you want to give me a hand with this? Want to give me a hand? For a second, give me a hand. This, wanna?
Could have called him by his name. Could have said Brian, come over. I mean, they're next door neighbours. He must know his name. When his daughter went over there when they were little, so they've been living together, living next to each other for a long time.
Take that out to your father.
Trying to force them together.
Well, what do you like listening to these days?
I don't know. Smashing Pumpkins, Rage Against the Machine, Porno for Pyros.
Oh, yeah, I love their Christmas album.
That was a good episode. Looks like they're both trying to ignore the fact that she thinks he's having an affair. Well, I don't think he does think that she knows from the way he's behaving. It's got to be at the back of his mind that maybe she does know, and that's why she's upset with him. But I don't know, it doesn't seem that way. But obviously the bonding session at the end there looks like they're trying to fix that at least. And I'm assuming he has completely ended it now, and nothing's happening. Her mother's father, Angela's grandfather, I mean, they didn't seem to sort out their issues really either. So I don't know whether we're going to see him in future episodes. This is episode 4. I think there's 19, so plenty of time. We haven't seen her mother yet. I think she's still alive. Think so, not sure. And yeah, Rayanne with the tickets. That I thought that was the reason. It wasn't just the fact that it was seeing that going to the concert, which I think she wanted to do anyway. It's the fact that she was given the tickets by someone, which was a nice thing to do, and it doesn't happen to her. And Ricky saying about how his uncle, treats him badly. They were kind of saying that basically Angela thinks that she has a rough life, but there's plenty of people out there who have a harder life than she does. Although, say she's got stuff going on that they don't know about with her dad had an affair and stuff, which is on her mind. But that's going to really mess up a kid at that age. So it's not all perfect, but some kids do have it hard. So yeah, let me know what you thought about this one in the comments below, and I shall see you for the next episode. Be seeing you.